Are you a hardcore Star Wars fan? I thought I was. It's a fucking shit show! What you think you see, what you think you hear, that's what it's about. Mood and atmosphere. No, it's fucking garbage. It's garbage. Mood and atmosphere. Now that I really like. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I want to see. Hey folks, how you doing? Dave McRae here. In this video, I want to illustrate something with love and affection. I don't mean to offend anybody. But because I consider myself a nerd too. So what I'm about to illustrate for you is intended with love and affection. I thought I was a hardcore Star Wars fan, but it was brought to my attention over the last 4 or 5 years or so, ever since the beginning of this new Star Wars trilogy with The Force Awakens, that the far reaches of the internet, the nerdier side of the internet, the hardcore, nerdy, fanboy Star Wars community, has made me very aware that I am not a hardcore Star Wars fan, at least not the one I thought I was. That maybe I am I'm a big Star Wars fan, you know? My rank has been demoted from hardcore to big, and I get it, I understand it. It's 2019 now, and I guess what was hardcore in 1988 or 1993 isn't necessarily hardcore today. And it's because I'm not a big fan of, well, let me illustrate for you.
Hey, Dave, are you a big fan of the expanded universe?
No, I'm not really. I haven't.
You're not?
No, I haven't read any of the books. I haven't read a single Star Wars book at all, including the Thrawn trilogy. Now, I mean, I recognize that they're really good, and I have no doubt they're really good. I'm just not a big reader of fiction. It could be a Halloween book, and I probably wouldn't read it. You know, I'm just not a big reader of fiction.
What do you mean you haven't read any of them? Look at all these books!
And I'm like, oh, holy shit, there's a lot of books that I'd have to read.
Well, you can read this one because that connects to this one and this you haven't read any of them?
No, I really haven't.
Well, then you're not a hardcore fan, Dave. Well, maybe you are. Have you played any of the video games?
Oh, yeah, I played Battlefront.
Not Battlefront!
Well, okay, what game?
Knights of the Old Republic, man! Knights of the Old Republic! That's legend! That's religion!
Well, I did. I mean, I remember I played it years ago, and, you know, I thought it was kind of cool.
It's more than cool, Dave!
Well...
Do you know how it connects? Do you know how it connects to the broader universe of Star Wars and what it all means?
No, I don't. I forget. I probably could brush up on it, but if you want me...
No, too late, Dave, too late. Have you read any of the comics?
There's comics? Holy shit. Wow, no, I didn't know there were comics. Well, I guess I could flip it.
You don't flip through a comic. You look at it, you read it. This is Star Wars.
Wow, okay, well, who's that character there?
You don't know?
No, no, why would I? This is the first time I'm looking at...
He is legend to the legends of the expanded legends.
I didn't know that. I guess I'm not hardcore. I'm not.
No, you're not, Dave. You thought you were. Maybe you were in '88 when all there was the original trilogy and a couple of toys. But you're not anymore, man.
No, I guess I'm not. I say that with absolute love. I love you guys. I do. Each and every one of you that reads the comics and the books and plays the games, I have the utmost respect for you. I actually do. My buddy Bruce is one of those guys that read the Thrawn trilogy, and he's read all this, and he's read that book, and he's read this book, and he's really into that. I'm just not. It's not because I don't think I'd like it. It's because I'm just not a big reader, and to me, Star Wars is the movies. I'm a big fan of the Star Wars movies. It doesn't mean I like all the movies. But for me, if it's in a Star Wars movie, okay, yeah, no problem. Other than that, I don't really care. I don't really care. And that doesn't mean there aren't good stories. And I am totally open for Lucasfilm taking some of the great stories and implementing them into the movies. I'm cool with that. Totally cool with that. 100%. 100%. Because if it's a good story is a good story is a good story. I just am not interested in reading all these books and trying to find a timeline that I like and trying to find I'm not a big reader. If you knew me personally, which none of you do, if you knew me personally, you'd be like, oh yeah, Dave's just not. I'm not a big reader of fiction. I'm just not. If I was to read a book, it'd probably be somebody's biography, or I'd read a book on Spielberg or Scorsese or Kubrick, or, I'd read fact. Not a big fiction reader. Just not. I never was in school, and it could be Halloween, guys, and I'd be like, Halloween might get me to open a few pages, but it wouldn't surprise me if I didn't finish the book. Just one of those people. So, there I am. Not a hardcore Star Wars fan. I lost my rank. Are you a hardcore Star Wars fan? Or are you just a big fan like me? A big nothing burger. A big, fat, nothing burger.